So in today's video, we are going to be visiting two separate CEXs. Yes, two CEXs in one video. Well, hey, look at that. That's good. It's good content. Now, so I am looking for one certain thing in particular. Hopefully one of the stores actually has it and I can spend some of the vouchers that I've been accruing. I've got currently just over £100 of vouchers, which is pretty good. And they are earmarked for something, but it depends whether I can actually see them. I haven't actually looked at the stocks on either of the CEXs just yet. I kind of like going in there blind a little bit just to see what there is and just to actually have a little gander, have a little nosy. You know how it is. So we're going to be doing that. Hopefully I can vlog a little bit on the way as well, which will be good because I'd like to get into vlogging a little bit more outside of this room essentially, which will be good for everybody involved. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you did, I would appreciate you dropping a like on the video because it helps the channel out so much. And if you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to the channel because we are on our way to 1700 subscribers. Insane numbers, it really is. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy this video, like I said, and we actually get some banging stuff. I'm very excited for it. I really am. I've just had a free day for once and we are just going to make the most of it and see what we can get. Hopefully we can bring back some very good gaming pickups. Let's go for the journey, shall we? So we've finally made it here. Hopefully this CEX actually has some stock, which would be utterly amazing because the last few I've been to have not really had too much in. But we're here. Hopefully we'll see what we can get. I've got a bit of voucher burning in my pocket right now, so I'm hoping we can get what I'm after if it's in stock. I haven't checked the stock yet, so we're just gonna go and have a little look. As you would have seen in the footage, I couldn't actually get too much footage because as soon as I got in there, I was like, right, we'll record some stuff, we'll do it. It looks like I've been crying. I haven't. It's just quite windy today, so here we are. But we got a little bit of footage. Hopefully it came out okay. There's not much, I know that, so I apologise for that. But I did try. So yeah, everybody in the NAN decided to come into CEX at that point, so I was like, fine, whatever. And yeah, I was too busy to really film. But we got some good stuff. We didn't actually get what I actually wanted to get in there. Obviously, this is why you should check stock levels before you travel. But alas, I don't like doing that sometimes because I like to be surprised. You never know what you're gonna get. But we did well, I think. I think it's about £30 total. I might be heading to another CEX now. If I am, that's the next clip you'll see. If I'm not, the next clip you'll see is me back in the room. I'm not sure. It's still early. Who knows? But yeah, it was a really good trip. That's all I've got really. Got a few little good bits. PS4 game. I think like 5 PS3 games, maybe 4. Can't remember. And a couple of Blu-rays as well, which is good. Really good. So yeah, I'll see you soon. But also, if you haven't liked the video yet, feel free to do so and consider subscribing to the channel because we are still on our way to 1700 subscribers and I would love you so dearly if you did. Well, excuse the lying, we have now made it to the second CEX, so hopefully it's pretty good. I'm hoping for the best. Again, it's my local one. Frequent it probably like twice a week, maybe, if I can. If not, it's usually just at least once a week, and it's usually pretty good. But their PS3 stock and just stock in general has not been good since the turn of the year. It really hasn't. So I'm hoping for the best. I don't know. we're gonna have a look together. Hopefully I can get some footage, and hopefully not everybody and their nan is out in CEX today, because that would be an annoyance, because people. So we're back from the second CEX. Hopefully I got a little bit of footage. Again, there are so many people. I don't understand. My timing today has been absolutely woeful. I'm not going to lie, it's been terrible. But we got a few good little bits from there, I'm not going to lie. It was better than I anticipated, because like I said previously, the stock levels has not been great. It really hasn't. So I'm happy with what I've got. I've got a bag full of stuff. I treat myself to a Subway as well, because I am famished. I am famished. I am hungry. So we need some food. If the light is not great, I do apologise, because I'm just sitting in my car in the car park. You know how it is. But yeah, again, hopefully I got a little bit of footage. I don't think I got too much. But we'll head back to the room and go from there, because it's been a busy day. It's been a good day. We've got some cracking pickups. I didn't get the one thing I actually wanted, but it may be a order online jobby. I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes, really. We really will. If you've enjoyed this sort of, you know, car style or anything like that, let me know down in the comments, because I'd be intrigued to hear. I really would, because I'm trying to do a little bit, you know, different stuff, not just the backdrop and stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to head back to the room. Also, if you like this type of video, be sure to drop a like on the video. It helps the channel out massively, it really does. So thank you, and I will see you in the next clip. We're finally back. I managed to go to both CEXs, my local one and one that's probably about 40 minutes or so away. The bigger one. It's a big store compared to my local, it really is. And we have an absolute bag full. Like, I've done, I think, really well. I caught CEX lacking on one of them, because one of them was priced at the normal game price instead of the actual special edition price. It's not often that I find games like that, so I'm very happy with that. It's not really a condition upgrade to one of them I already have, but I don't know. I might keep it on my seller on. Not sure. It was a lot cheaper than what it should have been anyway, so that's very good. But yeah, a massive bag full of goodness. I don't even know what's in here, half of it, to be honest. It's been a busy day. I hope you've enjoyed some of the footage that I actually got. The car, like in-car vlog was pretty cool. I enjoyed doing that, even though people were looking at me weird. But sure, who cares, right? I don't care. So yeah, we have a massive, but I think there's probably like 10, maybe 11 games, not sure. There's a couple of Blu-rays in there as well, which is fantastic. So we're just going to go through it and actually have a little look. This was earlier today, and I can't even remember half the things that's actually in here. So we're just going to have a look together, I think. As I was saying, we got 10 actually games and Blu-rays to actually show you today, which is a very successful day in my opinion. It really is. There is one Xbox 360 game, which is, again, pretty cool. I only am collecting the ones that I can't get on PlayStation 3 and the ones that actually interest me. And this game actually is one of two, and you can't get this one on the PlayStation 3 whatsoever, which is super duper annoying. But we are going to start with the two Blu-ray pickups that I got. Nothing too crazy. £4.50 spent on these two, which is Resident Evil, the final chapter, which I believe is number 4 in the series. I can't. There's quite a few. I'm not gonna lie, there's quite a few. Which is cool. £2.50 paid for that one, and then for the next one we have Bad Boys for Life. This is £2. This is the new one. I haven't seen it yet. It looks pretty cool. So, and I don't think you get it unless you pay for it on Prime, I think. So that's not too bad at all. Like I said, £4.50 for the pair is pretty nice. Another 2 Blu-rays added to the collection. It's a small collection, it is growing, but we are only being very particular with what we actually buy for it. So, cool. 2 Blu-rays to start with, not too bad at all. Before we get into the rest, be sure to leave a comment down below in the comment section of your favorite pickups of this video. If you would have done some stuff differently, if not, if you even enjoyed the video, just let me know down below, because the feedback is much appreciated and I love you all so much for it. So thank you. So in this whole bunch of pickups from CEX, I did only manage to get one PS4 game, but it's a very good one, and it's a third in the series. I think there's 4 total, and I'm only missing the most expensive one, I think, actually, which is around £20. But this one's, again, I've not actually seen too much on it, but it looks really cool, and I do enjoy the other two. It is a Dark Pictures anthology game, and this one is The Little Hope. Now, like I said, I do enjoy. I've got House of Ashes and Man of Medan, I believe, and then you've got Little Hope, and you've got one more. It's like £20, but I can't think of the actual name of it for the life of me. So if you know, let me know in the comments. No, I can't. But this one was only £8, and it's not one you see all that often in CX anymore. It's not expensive at all. I wouldn't say it's uncommon whatsoever. But the Dark Picture Anthology games are very good, and they are well worth the money. It's a Bandai Namco game developer, so yeah, you're in for a good time at all. These games are fantastic. They're good horror games. They're not overly expensive, really. I think most of them are less than like £15, apart from the again, I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called. So please help me out down below. It's like £20, something like that in CEX. I can see it, I can't think of the name. But yeah, A Little Hope, I thought that was pretty cool. It's another PS4 game. It's another horror game on the PS4. Crossed off the list, so fantastic stuff. You can't go wrong. We'll do the Xbox 360 game next because, again, I don't really collect 360, like I said. And this is part one of a 2-part series. And I've got the second one on PS3, but you can't get the first one on there. So without further ado, that is Condemned. Now, I've never played the first one because I haven't actually had it on the 360 at all, ever. I played the second one. It's very good. I'm intrigued to see how the series actually started with Condemned. And like I said, you can only really get it on the 360. It's not a PlayStation 3 release, which is unfortunate. I would love to have both of them on the same console, but alas, we can't. £6 paid, which I don't think is too bad for that whatsoever. It's complete with the manual. Complete with the manual. Happy days. The disc is in pretty good condition too. Again, can't complain too much at all for an Xbox 360 disc. Condemned is again another horror game crossed off the list, and it does complete, technically does complete the Condemned 1 and 2 series, so that's pretty cool. It is such a shame you cannot get both on the PlayStation 3. It really does, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Xbox 360 is okay. I'm okay with that. £6 paid. I'm more than happy enough for that, and it is a cracking game series. It is. If you haven't played them, please consider doing so. You will not regret it at all. You won't. These are fantastic. With all that being said, we have 6 PlayStation 3 pickups, and for me, 6 PlayStation 3 games in one day is unheard of nowadays. It really is. 6 is nuts. It's such a good haul. None of them are overly expensive. I think the most expensive one is £10. One of them was supposed to be 15, but I paid £5. Again, it got priced at the normal game price rather than the actual special edition price, which is great for me anyway. Of course, CX slacking, as it were. It's not often that happens at all. Usually I'm the one who gets gypped. Like I bought Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm. It's such a long title. But I got, I think, Naruto 2 or something like that on PS4. Can't remember which one. It's the wrong disc for the case anyway. But alas, let's get into it and let's see. If you're excited, drop a thumbs up. Do it, please. So the first 2 PlayStation 3 pickups are kind of movie tie-in games or movie to game video adaptations, which again I'm kind of a sucker for because I think most of them are notoriously bad, but that is what makes me like them even more. The first one is £2.50 and it is Avatar the game. Again, I've never actually played this. I've never seen too much on it either. I'm not, again, I don't have high hopes whatsoever, and this case is quite grimy, I'm not going to lie. It really is. But it's complete with the manual. It's the Avatar, the movie is pretty cool. Not a massive fan of the second one, if I'm being honest. Again, is what it is. Not great, in my opinion. But yeah, Avatar for £2.50, I thought, you know what, it's worth the punt. I know you got Frontiers of Pandora, or I think it's that anyway, on the PS5 now. Never played that. It looks alright. But again, it's probably not my cup of tea. I hope this game's okay, but for £2.50, I'm not really holding my breath. Again, it's probably a bad video game movie adaptation, but I kind of like it for what it is. So here we are. And then that leaves me into the next game pickup, which is again another movie to game adaptation, and that is Star Trek. Now, I believe this is on like the 2009 ish, 8, yeah. I don't know when the first sort of like reboot film franchise came out. There's so many words there. I understand that fully. I'm not sure when the like reboot movie franchise came out. I think is around there, 2008, 2009 maybe. This game actually came out in 2013, so it could even be later. I don't know, but it's a Star Trek game. It cost me £4. I'm not overly into Star Trek. The new films are okay. They're a good watch. They're easy on the eyes. You know, they're not too bad. But it's another video game movie adaptation. So I'm gonna be into it. I just am. I've got quite a few of them now. I'm happy enough. It's complete with the manual. It cost me £4. Complete with the manual. Lovely jubbly. It's in far better condition than the Avatar one. For £4. I'm not gonna complain too much. But again, are my hopes high? No. No, they're not. But am I that bothered for £4? No. No, I'm not. So if it's good, if you've ever played this, let me know down in the comments, because I'd be surprised if you have. But hey, I can be surprised sometimes. Promise, I can. For the next one is the one that I caught CEX lacking on. This is priced at £5 when they actually take the special edition for £15. You get £10 of voucher. Happy days. I already have this, and this isn't really a condition upgrade. It's more like just a same condition as the one I've already got. But without further ado, it is Infamous Special Edition, and now this game is absolutely fantastic. They need to make a new Infamous game. They really do. It's been like 10 years. It really has. And this is, again, not in the best of condition, as you can probably see by the little dog tear on the corner there. But for £5, and it's supposed to be 15, I'm all over that 100%. It's complete with the manuals and everything like that. It's in good condition apart from that corner, and it cost me £5. But unfortunately, or fortunately, I already have this in the special edition. I have Infamous 2 in the special edition as well. That's without the plastic slip cover though, which is kind of unfortunate. So I am looking out for that one. But I'm not going to leave that there for a fiver. Absolutely not. I'm not sure what to do with it. I might sell it on. I might not. I don't know. But Infamous is a fantastic game series. It really is. And if you haven't played it, you've been hiding under a rock for like 15 years. You really have. So yeah, £5 for that. Nuts. Not going to complain whatsoever, even with the slight damage on the spine. Not going to complain. That's insane. For the next one, it is part of a massive PlayStation franchise, or a massive franchise anyway, in general. It's one that I don't actually own in the franchise yet, and it's not reviewed really well at all. It's more one of the worst ones in the franchise, and it only cost me £6. I think it's gone down a little bit as well. I think it was like 8 to 10. Now 6, or at the time of me purchasing it, it only cost me £6, and that is Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. Like I said, this game's not meant to be that good, but it's another entry into the Resident Evil franchise, which is fantastic. It's another one knocked off the list. I think I've only got like 3-4 games left to actually complete the full Resident Evil collection. Revelations 2, Origins, I believe, and there might be one more, can't remember. But I think that completes my PlayStation 3 ones anyway. So for £6, hey, I'm gonna give it a chance. It's a Resident Evil game. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, so be it. It's £6. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it at all. So again, not too bad. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. I keep telling myself that because I want to believe that. I do. But in reality, I think it's probably going to be terrible. So for the next one, I actually don't know too much about it at all. It came out in 2007, so it's probably a release title for the PlayStation 3, which is Genji's Days of the Blade. Now, I'm going into this one blind. It cost me £2.50. I looked at it. It was complete with the manual for £2.50, and it's a game that I haven't really seen too much. If you know anything more about this game, please let me know down in the comments. Like I said, it came out in 2007, so it's probably a release title or close to release title for the PlayStation 3. Cost £2.50. It looks pretty good for the back. It does. Looks like an RPG of sorts. But yeah, if you know any more, let me know down in the comments, because I have no idea. Sometimes I buy games and that look pretty cool, and this one sits in that little bracket. It looked pretty cool, so I bought it for £2.50. I'm not gonna squabble, not gonna squabble whatsoever. I'm happy with that. But yeah, if you have any more information, please let me know, because I don't know. For our last PlayStation 3 pickup and the last pickup of this video is one of the best, or one of my favorite franchises ever, and it's another game ticked off the list. I've got 3 of them now. There's, I think, another 3 on the PlayStation 3 and maybe 1 or 2 on the PlayStation 4 that I need to get, but it's another one. It's another one ticked off the list, so I'm happy enough. It's complete with the manual, and this is Transformers Dark of the Moon. It's Dark of the Moon. Yeah, this one costs £10. Um, I think that's a pretty solid price for a Transformers game. I'm not sure if it's a good one or a bad one. I like my no, I don't just like my Transformers. I love my Transformers. Absolutely adore it. It's one of my favorite franchises ever. It's so good. Again, if you don't like it, then that's fair enough. That's your opinion. I love it. I don't know why. It just brings back so much childhood nostalgia, and I still love it to this day. I really do. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. Honestly, I don't know. It's just so good. It hits the right spot for me. And Transformers Dark of the Moon is another PlayStation 3 Transformers game off the list. I still need Fall of Cybertron, Devastation. I might get Devastation on PlayStation 4 though, because it's on PlayStation 4. You got Rise of the Dark Spark, and I think I need the actual Transformers the game, because I don't have that yet. So there's about 4 more games to get in the Transformers thing, which I'm hoping to get this year, and this is just another one ticked off that list for £10. I'm happy enough. I'm over the moon with that. It's complete with the manual. It's in good condition. No complaints, no qualms, no squabbles from me. £10, happy days. So for what has been a very busy day, I have done a lot of miles today as well, driving and everything like that. It's been a fantastic day. I've thoroughly enjoyed today. It's been it's just been one of those days that's been fantastic. And the pickups, I think, really show that as well. There's a lot of PlayStation 3 in there, a special edition, which is pretty cool for a very cutthroat price as well. I'm not sure what to do with it. Even Xbox 360 and a couple of Blu-rays. Essentially everything I'm collecting for right now is here. And to knock, at least a game off each sort of like collection list is fantastic. Or movie, if it's a Blu-ray. Yeah, I think I've done really well. One PS4 game, because I like collecting the PS4, as you can probably not see, but the collection is going absolutely insane right now. But that's a cracking little haul. I'm not sure how much it would have cost. If I had to guess off the top of my head, because I don't know the figures until I edit this video, probably around 30, no, probably around 40 to £50 is what I would go with, which I think for like 10 games slash Blu-rays, great deal. I really do. Yeah, there's not much more I can say. I've even got some bad movie to game adaptations, which just is the peak of my life right now. So it's been a little bit of a different format of video, but it's still a pickups video to date. And if you've enjoyed my pickups, let me know down in the comments section down below. If you played any of the games that I picked up today, let me know down below as well. Yeah, it's been insane. It's been busy. It's been a great day. I'm very tired now, but that's what game hunting is all about. I haven't had a day like this in quite a while, and it's been fantastic. My biggest haul of games this year so far, which is fantastic. So if you've enjoyed today's video, be sure to drop it a like. It helps the channel out so much. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider, because we are on the road to 1700 subscribers. And if you've enjoyed this video, also let me know down in the comment section down below your thoughts of today's pickups. But for now, guys, take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.